right back up. In theory. We need in order to really make things easier for us.
All right.
Yeah.
I might do
So
that.
maybe go with Brotherhood and Minutemen primarily, and then see if maybe we still have the wiggle room for the railroad.
Okay.
It really depends on whatever.
Am I finally
It really
back
depends
now?
on whatever. From the sound of it, yes, and it
Good.
really depends on whatever concessions we can swing.
So I'm guessing you were discussing which groups to go with for the time being.
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. Yes. So
And
yes,
between
you are
the two
correct.
of us,
You were correct before I cut out horribly, and hopefully I stabilize now. That yes, the Brotherhood and the Railroad are oppositions to each other. They don't like each other because their views are fundamentally different. The Brotherhood outright opposes the Institute and want to stop everything that they're doing. They don't really believe that the reformed synths are truly reformed. They are on the suspicion that they are some kind of deep infiltration unit, to spread out and do the bidding of the Institute still. Whereas the Railroad, they're convinced that no, yeah, they are totally reformed and everything. More so, yeah, that's the information I will give you for the time being. And they want to help because they see them as people, as individuals now, no longer a willing puppet of the Institute. So that's why they don't like each other. Anyways, so you now have your overall quest, major quest right now, is to go seek them out. In fact, let me see here. Oh, I did forget one thing to mention before the tribunal sent you out. Is the best place that they recommend that you eventually, when you do leave town, that you should go seek some information out at there is a rest stop for one of the major caravan company in this region, not too far to the southwest, the Starlight rest stop. That would be a good place to find some information on the region around you, because the town, like I said, the town of Winchester has kind of kept to themselves. People would flock to them from time to time, but they wouldn't really seek them out. They kind of kept themselves. But now they're like, yeah, their isolation is not very viable anymore at this point. So they need to start branching out, making allies. So you guys are becoming the ambassadors to that. Anyways, so those are your bits. Let me get this going here. Where's my notes for that? I'm gonna edit that. So, as you now look into the journal on the side, there should be a thing located called the quest log. Oops, I knew I forgot to do one more thing there. Damn it. That with that. There we go. So, have you guys located the quest log?
Come on.
one sec. I see it.
Okay, I am modeling it after the quest log, sort of, from Fallout 4 and beyond, where it's okay. You've got your quest names, and yes, I have gone the distance, and I'm making names for every quest that you come up with. Every quest that you guys will embark upon will have a name, such as The Journey Begins. And every other quest that you will get will have a name, will have an objective, which basically tells you what to do. And the third section is the note section. That's for you guys. So this is editable by you guys. I will be putting in the quests and everything. I will ask that you guys do not mess with those first two sections. The third section, notes, that's totally up to you guys. If you want to write notes down in that section, that's for you guys to do. I will not be keeping notes for your, not here. I have my own notes on the side. So, where do you guys want to go about now? the tribunal did give you some advice that their main recommendation for your main quest is to go to the Starlight rest stop, just southwest of the town. And they made mention that you do have some requests from Lurch, Grundy, and Ducky. And as a DM, I will tell you again that I highly recommend that the three of you talk to them before you leave the town.
Before we do that, though, Kneecap's going to bring up a point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Doc. Here's the thing. I don't know if I can guarantee, but I feel like I can maybe get the Minutemen to come along for this rat race. I'm sure you can get the Brotherhood to side with you. Though I don't know what sort of pull you have. That spy network is going to be a pain, though.
Rubbing
I
her
really
chin, she
feel-
pretty much nods and then raises an eyebrow at his comment. She's like, I think I got sufficient connections to at least start things off.
I figure we go.
Probably.
Go on.
I know how thorough it would be, though, for getting everybody. But I'm pretty sure we can get one faction thoroughly invested. And she just kind of has
Yeah.
this mischievous glint in her eye.
You scare me every time you get that look, Doc.
Tilting her head sideways with a finger on her chin. Do I?
Lord have mercy. Anyway. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Before we even plan the trip, let's go see what the folks here have to say to us before we go.
Mm-hmm.
That I also want to make sure we're filled with supplies and whatnot. Because I'm gonna be frank, even after like 2 weeks worth of rest, I still feel the aches and pains. Alright, off we go. Get your gear and get your mutt. We're moving.
All right, so who do you want to go see first? Do you want to go see Lurch, Grundy, or Ducky first?
I would say whoever is the nearest.
That would be, well, it's the town, then it doesn't matter right now, man. Which one do you want to go see first?
I'd say Ducky.
Ducky? All right, so you'll go see the doc. And everything's going to take place here on this side. And then, based on how you guys progress. Okay, so the two of you enter, well, 2.5 of you. The group enters the clinic. And inside the clinic, you see Ducky with a young boy with him. It's like, there you are. How are you doing, friends?
Could be better, could be worse. But we're in one piece, and that's what matters.
That's still in one piece. That's good to hear. It's thanks to people like Doc and myself. Make sure to thank them and keep them safe.
Pretty
Anyways,
bitch, like,
what's that?
pretty much like in the background, just kind of getting, she's like, yep, never forget the healers.
Exactly. Anyways, so the reason for my you're probably wondering why I called you here. Well, it has to do with this young lad right here. He points to he puts his hand on the young boy's head. This is my grandson, Lucky. I have been really I promised to play with him today, but some things have come up with all the craziness that just recently happened in the town, and I've got my hands completely full. But I don't want to break the boy's heart and, not play with him, so I have a favor to ask you guys. Do you think you could play with my boy for a little while? Before, with my grandson here for a while I tend to my duties? I will, of course, make it worth your while. I will not leave you empty-handed. It's not just a complete empty favor. What do you say?
Kneecaps will immediately raise his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Question, Doc.
Go ahead.
Is there a field out there that doesn't have like rad roaches or scum and whatnot? At least nearby the town.
Oh no. It's like, no, just just play around town for a little while with the boy. He'll be fine.
That's what I was asking because I have an idea.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Upon hearing Kneecap's response, Laura just looks sideways. Oh no. What are you planning now?
All right, Lucky, you're with me in the dock. All right. Now listen here, kiddo. We're gonna go make a real quick pit stop over at Grundy's in order to get some few things. But if we play our cards right, I might be able to get a little something to mess with my baseball bat if you catch my drift.
Laura
nah.
raises an eyebrow. Oh dear Lord. Is he going to do that? No. Oh dear. And you see her reach for her backpack and starts looking for her medical kit. Better be
What?
good.
What? American baseball's an American pastime. Why the hell not?
She just looks at him and squints. With how hard you hit?
Who
He's
says I'm gonna be
need
the
an ice pack.
Who says I'm the one gonna be swinging?
Oh no. No.
Oh yeah.
I need more ice packs.
Lucky just starts busting out laughter. He's like, "You guys are funny." No, I want to. It's like, no, it's like, I'll tell you, I'm the best at hiding. Nobody can find me, so I want you guys to try and find me since you're so good at finding things. You found that institute hideaway. Surely you can find me. What do you say?
I gave him hide and seek. I guess a
Yep.
pair of investigators. You sure you want to take that big kid?
It's like, you just try and find me. You'll never find me.
Alrighty then. As long as you stay within the town, you're on.
Yes, he will not leave the confines of the town.
Alright, what do you say, Doc?
Closes
You
her
want
eyes
in on
and
this?
sighs. It's like, oh thank God. This I can work with.
Okay.
You're killing me, Doc. Come on, it's gonna be fun.
And he just has this look like, oh yes, fun. And painful and exhausting. And I know you. But I also trust you.
At least that much. Not like I ever beamed someone in the head with an old pigskin or leather ball or something like that.
All right. So you're all in agreement to play hide and seek with the boy.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So Ducky will thank you. Thank you very much, you all. Thank you very much. This means a lot to me. I can get my work done, and my boy here can have a good old time. Just make sure he doesn't get into too much trouble. I mean, we call him Lucky. We didn't name him Lucky for nothing. The boy does always seem to come out on top, but, I'm just afraid one of these days his luck might run out. And with
Not
that,
on our watch.
yeah, so, Lucky, don't get into too much trouble now, alright? And don't give them too much of a hard time. Yes, Granddad. Alright, you all, I'm gonna go hide. But before I do, because I'm so good at hiding, I think I'll give you guys just a little clue so you won't be, completely lost without me. Lost. I'm gonna find a place that, let's see here. You'll find me where the bad guys live. And then he runs off. Boom! Out the door.
With those words spoken, Laura's eyes just like open wide and she's like, oh holy fucking shit.
All we see of the kid is a dust cloud the minute he vanishes.
Oh yeah, he is done. Even if you poke your head out the door, like, wait, where the hell did he go? Damn kid's a ghost.
Nikas will just raise an eyebrow at that and take off his fedora.
Mm-hmm.
Two things. One, Ducky, the hell have you been feeding that boy? And two, where the bad guys hide, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I swear, if he's gonna go to the prison, he's gonna scare himself straight.
Didn't say where the bad guys hide. He said where the bad guys live.
Oh, I think I might have a few ideas.
Okay. So with that, you are now free. Okay. So with that, you are now free to talk to the other people, or just look for Lucky right now. Mind you,
I'd
nothing's
say
okay. I was gonna say nothing's gonna happen if you take your time looking for Lucky. He'll be fine. If you're concerned about that one, you are free to talk to everybody else, or if you want to continue this quest line right now, go ahead.
I would say for us to head over to Grundy's while also keeping an eye out for Lucky.
Okay, you can totally do that. So I'll wait to tell you what Grundy's all about right now. Oh yeah, in the meantime, let me add that quest to the quest log. I'm like, oh yes, add that to quest log. Oh yes, if you're looking at the quest log, you'll notice that there are two sets of colors. Main quests are in black with green text, and side quests are in regular black plain text. So that's one way to differentiate between the quests. Let's see here. So next quest up is oh damn it. Yeah, do that then.
Pay for the gas and only pay for the gas. Your room is taken care of. Pay for the gas. And hopefully it won't be too much because if it's $350 that means it shouldn't be too much. Okay.
So with that, you have accepted the quest Playtime. The objective, find Lucky. And I did put in the note for you guys, so I will put in some notes, but most of the time you guys will fill in your own. So the clue is a place where bad guys live.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. So, while you were AFK real fast, the kneecaps decided, let's go see Grundy while keeping an eye out for Lucky. There is no penalty for, talking to other people who want to talk to you guys and get their quests. So you can load up on your side quests while looking for the boy. Nothing's gonna happen. He's just gonna be hiding in a spot.
Okay.
So you guys walk into the trading post. Grundy behind the counter. Hey, it's like, hey, you guys, how you doing?
Aching, tired, looking for a little kid, but otherwise we're good.
Looking for Ducky's grand boy, huh? Yeah, that boy. Sometimes that boy gets himself into the weirdest places. I don't know how he does it, but I swear that kid's part worm.
I tell you what, that boy ain't right.
Don't get me started on that. But anyways, so I don't think you're here. So I don't think you're here to talk about Lucky. You're here about that. You're here about my request. I take it.
Yeah, actually.
All right. So, with all the excitement that happened with the Institute recently, my supplies have run completely thin. I'm in the process of getting a new shipment of things. In fact, it just arrived. I hadn't had a chance to take inventory, which is why my shop's been closed for the past couple days. I've been busy taking inventory before I reopen. Unfortunately, according to the manifest, I'm missing one box of something. I was supposed to receive, I'm just using a number here, I'm supposed to receive 12 boxes, but I only have 11. Something's missing, and it doesn't even say what. I put in the request at City Hall, and they're the ones who send out the invoices and everything. I don't handle any of the paperwork. I just tell them, here's what I need, and they do the rest. But according to this here invoice, I'm missing something, so I'm gonna keep looking on my end here, but I'm pretty sure there's a mix-up down at the City Hall. So if you could do me a favor and go talk to, hang on, I have his name over here. If you go talk to Dale, to old Dale, he's the one who handles all the paperwork. See if he can straighten this out.
Right, so you're missing something, and you want us to get a hold of Dale. Okay, I think we can do that.
Great. And of course, I'll make it worth your while. All right. I'll see what I
I
have.
understand that, Grundy.
I'll see if I have anything extra in the back here. And if I find anything extra, which probably I always do, there's always something that goes wrong. It'll be yours, free of charge.
Appreciate it. All right, you let us worry about that.
I appreciate that. All right. So, I'm gonna get back to taking inventory. If you have any further questions, just come back and see old Grundy. I'll set you up when I get all set up. All right. So, no further questions or any interactions with Grundy?
Nope. Laura's pretty much just hanging out in the background by the door, watching the two interact.
Not that I can think of right now, unless we've already been rewarded with, caps and whatnot, or to buy stuff.
Well, that's what he's saying. Right now, his shop's closed because he's got to restock everything and, get supplies up. So there is no
Okay,
trade.
that makes sense.
There is no trade going on right now. More so while he's figuring out this lost inventory. It's like, what the hell?
Right, so if
yeah,
that's the case...
Because like I said, and this is the whole case with everywhere. So there is no trading going on in the town right now. No medical supplies, no food or drink or anything. Well, no any supplies from the trade post. Maybe some booze and some food from the bar. But beyond that, it's very, very close-knit because a lot of supplies were used in the defense of the town and the offense on the Institute. And to, get everybody's spirits up and, reestablish some morale because, yeah, people were shaking like crazy with the fact that, hey, who can we trust, who can we not? So, things have been, quieted down. So, with that, you guys are free to either look for Lucky or continue and go see what Lurch wants. In the meantime,
I was actually going to have us go to Dale. What about you, Ambrosia? What do you want to do?
Why not clean this up first? I guess off to Dale.
Hang on. Oh, did I say Victor?
That worked.
Hang on. So let me go ahead and put this into your quest log. All right. So you guys want to go to the city hall to go talk to Dale?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The group enters the city hall, and there is a receptionist behind the desk. Now, I know I don't have one here, but we'll just say there is. Oh, hello. What can I do for you today?
Ma'am, we're here to speak to a man named Dale.
Oh, Dale Lawson. And what's this about?
It's concerning an issue over at Grundy's. Shopkeep says that he's missing a few things, and he wanted us to go chat with Dale about it.
Last time I checked, Dale was in. He should be in the storage. He should be in storage back in the back. He just went back there a few minutes ago. You might still be able to find him.
All right, thank you. We'll go chat with him right now.
All right. Let me see my notes here.
Hey, you realize how much writing you end up doing?
How's that?
I bought a fountain pen, the old-fashioned type that you get to fill up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This will already be the third time that I'm going to have to be filling it up.
Jerry Cross.
Yeah, like, when it really hits you, how much writing you end up doing.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Something that was supposed to be like a fun little side project has ballooned to about 20 pages.
Oh god. Again, I've done well. Then again, like I said, I've done a lot of typing and writing because I've been programming stuff for this campaign. I still got a lot more to do, but I'm getting there bit by bit. Anyways, okay. So the group will then enter the hallway. As the group enters the hallway, one of the members of the party notices what looks to be actually, hang on, yeah, I'll just say that, yeah. One of the party notices what appears to be a broken lock near the door where the Gekken town's power source is located.
I don't like the looks of this. Doc, be ready. Kneecaps is not going to draw something just yet. He's just going to slowly inch toward it.
Okay.
Because that don't seem right.
And Doc just kind of internally sighs. Here we go again.
All right. So the group gets closer to the door, and you notice that yes, the lock has been completely broken, and the door is slightly ajar. You hear rustling inside the room.
What the hell? Right, so Kneecaps is going to slowly open the door to take a look and see what's going on.
Okay. You peek around, you see boxes, and, well, how much are you peeking in? You popping your head in completely, or you just crack the door a little bit more to see what you can see from the up against the wall?
Crack the door. Crack the door.
So you crack the door a bit. All right. You crack the door, and you see the wall, some boxes, some storage stuff, and filing cabinets, and a small bit of the control panels to the town's power supply.
Right. Kneecaps is going to motion for Doc to ready her gun. Well, he's going to play it cool, as it were.
Okay.
He's going to, get out of view and then knock on the door.
Okay, she'll pull her gun and kind of lean against the wall to minimize her profile.
Okay. So you're gonna go in stealth mode. All right.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
she's going stealth. I'm announcing
Yeah.
myself simple knock.
Okay. You don't hear any response after your knocking, but the rustling is continuing.
Right. He's going to open the door. Knock, knock. Anyone there?
No response, just more rustling, and now the rustling seems to be a bit faster.
Right. Kneecaps is going to draw his bat and motion for Doc to follow him ASAP. He's going right to the sound of the rustling.
Okay.
Okay, do you enter the room?
Yes, I do. Hey, what the hell is going on in here?
Okay, you enter the room, you see more control, you see the control panels, you see more boxes. You do notice a box in the corner that's been opened, and what looked to be a couple of grenades and mines, and some of them are missing.
What the hell? Right. Is there anything else around here that seems to be, obvious, or is it just rustling for the box? Because if
No.
it's just rustling for the box, Kneecaps is going to pry it open.
No? What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to investigate the room.
Okay. Okay, give me a, difficulty 0, so do you want to auto pass or do you want to try and get some action points?
Auto pass.
Auto pass. Okay. Doing a quick cursory glance of the room, you notice as you peer over the console, you will see Dale fiddling with something down below. But you can't quite make out what he's fiddling with because his back is turned to you.
Right.
And that's the source of the rustling.
Kneecaps is going to announce himself. Hey, Dale! Glenn Kneecaps MacLeod, Winchester PDF. What the hell's going on down here? Why do you got all these explosives laying around?
Dale quickly turns around and looks at you. and he's got a panicked look in his eyes. And then that's when you spot the explosives in his hands, warning you, hey, get back. I have to do this.
What the hell are you doing?
It appears that Dale is attempting to destroy the town's power source. Or at least it looks that way, with the explosives in his hand and the bomb that he's basically forging.
Hey, whoa, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Mind explaining to me why the hell you want to make this whole place go kaboom?
Because that's what the Institute is after. If we can remove this power source, then we will be completely free of their influence and their target. We will no longer be a target for them.
You just hear like Lara in the background face palming.
Doc, would you mind coming in here and help me explain what the hell's going on out there? Because it seems to me someone didn't get the message.
No,
Fine.
I got it loud. No, I got it loud and clear. The Institute. This is how the Institute was making everyone go crazy. If this is gone, no more Institute influence, no more problems.
You
Town
really
will be
think that's
safe.
going to stop them?
You got a better idea?
really-
You got a better plan?
Yeah, me and the doc over here already came up with another idea. I mean, hey, listen, do me a favor. I'll put my bat away. Doc's gonna put her gun away and make sure the dog acts all nicey nice. And if we do that, can I trust you enough in order to put the explosive down? Because quite frankly, I don't want this whole place to go lit up like the 4th of July right now.
Okay, let's see here. So you are going to attempt to persuade Dale. So I want you to give me this is going to be an opposition test. I need a charisma check. Charisma speech check. Oh wow. Okay, so Dale's got one success but a complication. So should be easy to beat.
Nope.
Or maybe not.
Double failure.
Hang on. Doc?
Okay, she's pretty much gonna try to help out because she's gonna be like, "Whoa, calm down. I don't want to be wall art."
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Speech and charisma.
Ouch.
That was for Jeff, though, not for you.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
dang nabbit.
Like, how the hell
Come
did you
on.
do Jeff, not yourself?
No clue.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Let's try this again.
Yes.
Hopefully, this time it will come up as her.
Mm-hmm. This is just a regular check, not a roll to assist. Oh, you're doing a roll to assist, not the check.
Oh.
I need an actual
I'm
charisma
supposed
check.
to be check.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 moment, toss.
Standard roll. Because you're both trying to convince him to stand down. Kneecaps doesn't seem very convincing right now. You, on the other hand...
Come on, girlie. You can do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Page. Yes. And
Okay, one success. That works. Okay, so given that he had a complication and one success, and Doc rolled a single success, no complications, and Kneecaps didn't, he's not very convinced about your plans because, you know, here you are standing with your baseball bat, now you're ready to put it down. He didn't notice Doc's gun, so she can slowly put it away. And listen to her. I was like, no, you just wanna make me another kneecap victim. I don't know about you. But he's looking at the doc now. He's looking at Doc. What do you suggest, huh? So Doc.
Newcastle just look. Newcastle just looks aside. Did my rep really precede me that bad?
She just kind of pinches her eyebrow. Need we say more than the point of your nickname?
Not my fault. Lawbreakers keep exposing their knees.
Whap.
Hey, can we pay attention to the guy with the bomb? I'm in charge here.
He turns back. Now with her gun fully holstered, puts her hands up and is like, okay, stay calm. We do have a plan for solving this. There's no need to be so drastic, especially given your plan will lead to your death too. You really don't want that. I'm pretty sure you don't want that.
No, I've
So
thought
let's
this
talk
through.
this out.
No, I've thought this through. All I have to do is just plant this bomb here. In a few minutes, this whole power station goes boom, and no more interest from the Institute. Winchester will be free of their influence and their targets.
She tilts her head sideways. Are you sure about that? I mean 100 foolproof sure. That is only after your power source, and not you.
Well, I mean that's how they were getting to us, right? This was how they were bouncing that weird signal that was making people forget things, and making them go all crazy like old man. Can't remember the ghoul's name off the top of my head.
Old Man Johnson?
That's it. Thank you. Old Ghoul Johnson.
She tries to hold in her sigh, but she's like, I've opposed the Institute enough times now. That was just their most convenient action. If they wanted, they had at least 10 different ways they could have done that. They just were lazy. The minute you destroy that, they'll just come back with another plan and another one till they get what they want.
She would know, buddy. I mean, she's put a lot of thought into it, and she ain't wrong.
Didn't.
I mean, think about it. You kill the power supply and get a few innocents, blasted in the crossfire. What then? They could go for your tarberry. They could try poisoning the water well. Hell, they might pull another stunt and try to replace everyone with synths.
Oh man.
Then there's no telling who's friend from foe. Because, far as you know, your best friend could go and shank you if you're not looking.
He just kind of
And that's-
sideways glares at him.
Okay.
Helping.
Hang on. Your reasoning was good, but that last phrase you used kind of put him back on edge.
I know, I just caught myself there too. Damn it!
Yeah, you. I
That's
was like,
why
I was
right as
about
he
to.
mentions
I
that,
was.
Lara just like
I
looks
was.
at like,
Yeah, literally, dude. I was about to start telling you, okay, he's starting to come around, but now you're like, oh yeah, and then your friend can just shank you in the back. Now he's back on edge.
and they are just standing there giving him the side eye like, okay, Nab, we almost had him, you think.
So if you want to persuade him
Because-
again, it's going to be a difficulty 1 now.
Nikas is just going to bonk himself with his bat right now for being stupid.
And now you see Lara standing
Well,
there.
you put it away. You did put it
pinching
away. You
the
did put your bat
brow
away.
of her
Yeah,
nose.
I was going to say you did put your
Right,
bat away. Yeah.
Right, a rough face palm then.
Yeah, it's like.
And she's just there pinching her nose like, dear God.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try and talk him down, or?
No!
Exactly
No!
right. Yeah. So do you want to try and
Okay.
talk? Do you guys want to attempt to talk him down? Now for kneecaps, it's going to be a +2. It's going to be difficulty 2. For Lara, it's going to be difficulty 1.
Right. Stupid. Back me out, you goddamn mook. Okay. Let me think.
How do you guys want to play this?
Look, damn.
No,
I'm sure.
Go on.
I'm sure the plan sounds right in your head. But
Hang on.
let me ask
Hello?
you something.
Oh, jeez. Hang on. I think my headset just went out real fast. Give me a second.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, what the hell? That's why. Give me a minute. Lost connection here. Let me reestablish it. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Hello? Somebody say something?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Boogity
Sorry.
boogity boogity boo.
Yeah, okay, we're good now. My headset just went out for a second. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright,
Okay.
so, how do you guys want to handle this?
Okay, do you want to try it first, kneecaps, or should I, since I have a little better chance because I haven't pissed him off?
You go ahead. I'll just keep my yap shut.
Okay.
Bart kind of tries to step in front of kneecaps to diffuse the situation, put a little more focus on her, and just tries to seem non-aggressive. It's like, okay, I get it. You believe this plan is good. How about we do it this way?
Okay, roll your check first before we
Oh,
continue.
okay.
Yes, roll your check because then I'll see. It'll give me a gauge on how pretty convincing you are.
Holy
Ooh,
fuck.
crap.
Yeah, the minute she steps in front of kneecap to try and defuse, he's further on edge.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to assist?
Give it a shot. Oh, what the hell? Stupid damn thing. I can't hear you again. Hang on, my stupid thing went out again. I think I need to replace the transmitter. Plugged in. Let me unplug it. Plug it back in. Come on. Be a good little transmitter. Alright. Check 1, 2.
Chicky chicky.
Respond, please.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Okay, there we go. We're good again. That thing keeps going out. I'm going to have to find a different solution, which I can easily do. Anyways. Alright. So, go ahead and make your roll. My dude? Okay,
Damn it.
success. Alright, yeah, he doesn't seem very convinced at all right now.
Nikas will try to say something, but we'll just close his mouth, thinking better of it.
Okay, Doc, go ahead and say what you were going to say. He might not seem very
Just-
convinced.
He tries calming him down, being like, okay, I understand this plan seems really good to you. But given possibilities, why don't we go with something a little bit better? Due to the old saying, the enemy we can predict is an enemy we can control. If we know they want to target it through this system, why don't you stay alive, keep an eye on this system, and if anybody tries messing with it, you can let someone who's able to stop them know, so that you'll at least know where they'll attack from. Easier to defend, instead of having multiple choices that we don't know anything about. How does that sound?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you might have a point. His guard is down a bit now. He seems to be listening a bit more. He's not on edge anymore, but this is still a tense situation. Got a guy with a bomb in the friggin' power room right now, so. He seems to be coming around. thinking about it. Tell you what, I'll make a deal with you guys. You guys talk to the council on my behalf and see if you can get them to just give me a reduced sentence in the prison, because I don't want to be completely strung up or kicked out of town. Does that sound fair to you
Right.
guys?
Our
It
pretty
does.
much nods. He's like, yeah, we
And
can
there goes
definitely
my
do
headset
that.
again. God damn it! Hang on. Time out.
When tech rebels.
Sadly, I think it's finally given up the ghost. So let me get my alternative. Give me a second here. Close that up. Where the hell is my alternative? Oh, there it is. When in doubt, go completely analog and go wired, because wired doesn't have any real drawbacks outside of the wire. Hang on. Okay, give me a test here.
Beep beep boop.
Okay, I can only hear one thing. Keep going.
Beepity boop beep beep beep.
There we go.
beepity
Now I
boop.
got audio on both sides. Perfect. Okay. So, his deal is proposed is he'll disarm the bomb and hand it over to you guys. In exchange, you talk to the council on his behalf, because you guys have a lot of pull in this town, because, well, you guys are the heroes of it. You talk the council into giving him a, he hasn't hurt anybody, he hasn't done anything, he's just planned to blow it up, but he hasn't gone through with it yet. So I'll disarm it and hand it over, turn myself in. You convince them to give me a light sentence. What do you say?
Lara pretty much agrees, like nodding. Yeah. No one's been hurt. You haven't really done anything yet. I can't see why we can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Hang on. Okay, so Dale will now disarm the bomb that he was in the process of arming. He hadn't completely armed it yet. Pull a fuse or two, hands it over to Doc, because he's still a little scared about kneecaps.
and not overly good with things like bombs yet. She holds it delicately and she's like, don't drop this, don't drop this, don't drop this.
Mm-hmm. And Dale will turn himself in. So with that, you have talked him down. Oh, and he will, and as you call for the security force, one of the local security members or guards here in the town hall to come and arrest him and take him to his cell. He will let you know. Is like, I bet you guys were here on behalf of Grundy to find out what happened to his missing shipment. Well, you found it. I was the one who ordered that extra box, hoping he'd just let it go and figure it was another error. But he sent you guys over here, and you guys stopped me before I could. You guys discovered before I could set my plan into full motion. So
Think of it this way.
you could tell Grundy he can find what's left of his shipment over here, of his missing shipment over here.
Think of it this way. That bomb is still gonna go off, but nowhere anywhere here. Let's just say the Institute is not gonna know what hit him.
Oh no, the bomb doesn't really do anything anymore. He disarmed it. It's not super dangerous outside of you just throwing another explosive at it or chucking it into a fire.
Anyways, come on, Doc. We're gonna have to talk with the council.
All right.
He nods. And still gingerly holding the bomb. Follows him.
No, one of the security forces will take it away from you. It's like, here, we'll take care of that.
Okay.
You hand
Yeah,
it
she's
over.
like-
You hand it over. It's like, here, take this damn thing. Okay. So you guys will do that. You guys will talk on behalf of Dale to the council, and that will conclude that bit. you are now free to return to Grundy for your reward and completion of the quest. Or you can go about your business looking for Lucky, or go talk to Lurch.
I'm gonna go head off to Lurch. You want to come with, Doc?
He pretty much, she just like nods. Yeah, I might even need a drink. My nerves don't like this.
All right. Oh, so and doing so, hang on. Let me see here. By talking Dale down, you also gain some experience for that.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot, but you will get some. So let me see here. Knack. There we go. Let me do the. So I'll do the shopkeeping here in a second. Anyways, so you two enter the bar. Lurch is behind the counter. It's wiping it down. It's a pretty slow day. Nobody's in there at the moment. Looks up and sees you guys. Ah, hey, how you doing, friends?
Uh,
That good of a day, huh?
don't even get me started.
Doc just plops down in a seat. Yeah. She just lays her head on the counter. Ugh.
Tell you what, as a thanks for keeping the town safe, first round's on me. First
You just got
round's
hear Larv as her head's in her arms, just a muffled woohoo.
Is it anything like that? Is it anything like that? What's it called? That bit you tried to give me the other day?
What, the moonshine?
Yeah, that.
Nah. This is
And hearing the mention
well,
of, like,
again,
some strange moonshine,
Yeah.
she pops her head up. What?
So
Am
you
I gonna
guys-
have to treat you for liver damage now?
Well, you guys can choose what you want. If you want to drink at all, I mean, it's up to you guys. It's first drinks on him. You can either have, water, Nuka Cola, moonshine, or some other alcohol. Now, again, if you do consume the alcohol, you will incur whatever potential risks of said drink too. I forgot to implement that last time, but yeah, this is totally a thing right now. So, and again, and Nuka Cola, I think there is potential for irradiations. So keep that in mind. If you guys want to take a drink, if not, you can just get straight to business.
Fuck it. Doc is so nerve-frayed right now because she's not used to having to do this kind of, quote, hostage negotiations. Then she's like, one whiskey, please. I don't care for my liver today.
Okay, whiskey. I believe that's in the standard. Hang on. Yes, whiskey is a standard drink. Actually, let me punch up my damn spreadsheet. I'm like, oh yeah, because I have everything there. Consumables. That would be under beverages, right? Oh, that's the wrong section. Derp. Beverages. All right, whiskey. Where is it? There we are. Whiskey. So, alcoholic. Reroll up to 2 D20 on strength tests in total. Okay. How do I check this again? Okay, I haven't done alcoholic drinks yet. Nice. Let's see here. Beverages. Let's see here. Many of beverages in the selection are alcoholic. All alcoholic drinks have the same effect until the end of the scene. You may re-roll a 1d20 on a strength or charisma check, but increase the difficulty of intelligence tests by +1. In addition, alcoholic drinks are addictive. After drinking the beverage, roll a few combat dice equal to the number of alcoholic drinks you've consumed during the session. If 2 or more effects are rolled, you are addicted. And add +1 to the difficulty of checks while not under the effects. Test while not under the effects of the alcoholic drink. Okay, so do you want to take a drink of whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay, so next here. Okay, you're consuming 1, so okay, wait, then it's impossible for you to become addicted, I guess, right now, unless you're absolutely unlucky on the test. Well, no, it's a test, not a test. It's a quick roll, not a test roll, right? Because
Plus, given how rarely she drinks it,
well,
she's
hang on.
just
All
like,
alcoholic drinks have the same effect until the end of the scene. You may re-roll. Let's see here. After drinking the beverage, roll a few combat dice equal to the number of alcoholic drinks you've consumed during this session. Okay, so for the first drink, nothing bad's gonna happen. You're just gonna get the effects of the alcohol. Meaning, right now you can re-roll up to 2 d20s on strength tests. Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, all alcoholic on strength tests, and hang on. All alcoholic drinks have the same effect. Until the end of the scene, you may re-roll 1d20 on strength or charisma tests, but you increase the difficulty of all intelligence tests by 1. So yeah, so for that first drink, you can re-roll a die on a strength or charisma test, but now your intelligence tests are increased because you're a little dumber now for drinking. Like, brr. You know, you got that liquid courage in you now. You're a little stronger, or you think you're a little stronger, and you think you're a little more charming, but you talk a bit more like this, I think. I don't sound so smart anymore.
so pretty much she's going from Liara to Ashley?
Cold floor. Anyways, yes.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Okay. Alright. Kneecaps, what will you have? What do you have, Kneecaps?
Nuka-Cola, please.
Alright. Nuka-Cola has... Let me see here. Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola, well, do you want it to go, or do you just want to drink it now?
Now,
Now? Okay, it'll heal you for 2, but you're already at max health. Oh, okay. Well, you gain 1 AP just for drinking it, and roll a combat die. And if you roll an effect, then you suffer 1 radiation damage, 1 rad.
how do I go about doing that?
Just roll me a d6, and I'll tell you what it is. Where is my sheet for that? Is that it? What'd you roll?
6.
That's an effect. You take a rad.
Right. Newcastle down the whole bottle in one go. And he immediately grabbed his stuff. Ah, frick.
Okay, so 1 rad damage, so you're down to 13. You're down to 12. And actually, I gotta tick up the rad on you now. On your character sheet. Like, oh no, you got a rad. You're slightly irradiated. No, just slightly, I guess.
What the hell, Lurch? Oh.
Hey, don't look at me, Smoothskin. You're the one who drank some Nuka-Cola. You don't know. You should know by now all that old world stuff has some, minor rads in them. Most people ignore it, but sometimes it just hits you the wrong way.
Figured I'd be the smart one and just lay off the side. Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah, hang on.
And noticing how much of a lightweight she is, you just hear Lara out next to him. Only a few sips in. Kinda giggling. He's like, I'll treat you later.
Laugh it up for
Oh, hang on, let's see here. Oh, okay, and you get one and add one cap to your inventory because you drank a Nuka-Cola, so you get to keep the bottle cap. Let's see here. Is there anything else about the rats? Yeah, because those are irradiated. Let me see here. What's the rule on that? I think, yeah, you just take damage and that's it. Let's see here. Oh, irradiated food and drink. Some items in food and drink are irradiated, contaminated with radiation, which is in all which is all preserved in the wasteland. When you consume irradiated food or drink, roll 1 die. If you roll an effect, you suffer 1 radiation damage. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you just suffer 1 irradiation damage. But by drinking the Nuka-Cola, you've also added to your AP pool, so you're at 5 now. Anyways, let me get into business. Let's get down to business here. Kneecaps, you might remember the other day when you were in here getting some information, and we had a little drinking game. You gave me an idea, and I think now is a good time since you guys are getting ready to head out of town. I want you to look out for some rad scorpion tail, venom glands. Bring them back to me, and I'll be able to spice up, the moonshine I have, make it a little more, stronger. Give it that extra little sting or punch to it. You guys down to go look for something?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna put that shit down. Alright, so scorp tails, huh? I think we can manage that.
You just gotta see Lara laying in her arm. Good. We'll
Nah.
get tails.
Now, last I checked, there's a scorpion's nest not too far west from here, an old train yard. A couple of the smaller ones have come outside and they crawl around it. They crawl around. The bigger ones tend to stay inside, so unless you wants to deal with the real big ones, I'd suggest you just don't go in there. Now, of course, there's probably some good stuff in there that people tend to stay away because scorpions tend to keep people away. My only advice to you guys is to, if you have to shoot them, make sure you aim for the head. Or in any case, if you have to engage them directly, aim for the head. It's usually the best place to shoot them. Oh, and of course, I'm not gonna leave you guys empty-handed now either. I know fighting a whole nest of scorpions is a bit crazy for an old ghoul like me, but I wouldn't be the best friend if I didn't send you guys out with something. So Lurch reaches down on the counter, pulls out a small box of supplies. Here, I've been hanging on to these for just this occasion, in case if I was feeling brave enough, or I was convinced someone, to go out there and do this for me. Take them. They might come in handy. And he will hand you over 3 Molotov cocktails and 2 bottle cap mines.
Alright. I'll hang on to those then.
Who wants to take the explosives?
I will.
Okay.
It's like the minute he brings out explosive, Laura's. I'm sober now. I'll not do that.
You're allergic to booms?
Mostly because she's never handled explosives outright.
Well, actually, you do have +1 explosives in your skill list, actually.
Oh, did I take that?
Yes, you did take 1 point in explosives. Both you and Glenn have 1 in explosives.
Oh.
That's why I'm like, ooh. And I'm pretty sure that's part of your basic training too. But anyways,
she pretty much knows how to do it, but she's still like, I don't want to touch. See too many things go boom and splat.
Okay, so let me add those into your inventory, my dude. Let's see here. including drink, chems, nope. Molotov cocktail, you have 3 of those. And you have 2 bottle cap mines. Now, is there anything else I can get you guys? Or are you good with just the first drink?
I think we'll be fine for now. As it stands, don't even laugh. Don't even laugh, right? We've got a little kid to look around for a moment.
Ah, you're looking for Lucky, huh?
Yep.
He convinced you guys to... So Ducky convinced you guys to look after him, huh? Ah. Well, have fun.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, one more thing I was going to mention, I think, right? Oh, is that everything? I think so. Hang on. Yeah, he sent you guys on their way. He gave you the explosives, sent you guys on your way. Oh, that's right. Last thing he'll say. Now, to test out my concoction, I only need 1 tail. But if you bring me back more than 1 gland, I'll hook you guys up. So, there's your optional objective. He needs 1, but if you can bring back more, you'll get more stuff. He'll up the reward.
Right.
In fact,
Again, we'll do what we can.
Yeah, if you bring me back at least 2, I'll give you guys some money for your reward. If you bring back more than that, I might just, if this turns out to be a success, I might just hook you up with the recipe.
Letting me in on the trade secret, huh?
Yeah, we're all friends, and plus, you guys are partners in this one. So, anyways, I'll let you get to your kid hunt. Yeah, because it kind of is a kid hunt. Kid hunt, I like that. I know it's gone. Ah, shit. Gotta refresh that. Okay, I gotta add that to the quest log. Oh, yeah, you guys have almost completed the other quest. So, yes. So, now what do you guys want to do? You guys want to continue looking for the kid?
I'd say yes.
Alright. So, let me add this quest to the log. Oh, damn it. Not that. Copy it. Paste it. Okay, so you now have 1 major quest, which is the journey begins, playtime, something's missing, and this drink needs a little kick. Yes, like I said, I am coming up with names for all the quests that you guys will take in this game, in this campaign.
Right.
Just like you would in Fallout. Well, at least Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas, or other ones. Anyways. Alright, so, where do you think the boy's hiding? Remember, the clue he gave you was he'll be hiding in the place where the bad guys live.
Right. Okay, so... You sober enough, or are you still a bit loopy?
I'm sober now. I'm good.
Well, not completely sober, but you're not completely dumb either, because the scene's not over yet. Either.
Sober enough.
Yeah. She's pretty much, she's like, I've been made sober enough. Scared straight. I'm good. So
Okay.
you can still see a red tinge to her cheek. She's like, I'm good.
Uh-huh. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Where do the bad guys live in this town?
Oh, what do you guys think?
Now,
Oh, go on.
I was about to say that the kid was smart enough to not be hiding in the prison.
He cut across an eyebrow. It's like, well, given that clue, we can only hope he's that smart. No, I'm not positive.
What do you mean?
Well, given some kids, they tend to have more guts than brains. He may just have been gutsy enough to actually try that, thinking we wouldn't go there.
Try what?
Going to the prison. God, I hope he didn't.
Not our fault he gets night terror.
So where do you guys want to go?
Sigh.
Ambrosia was
Laura,
having the same thought as I did, that he went to the prison.
Okay.
Yep. Everyone says, okay, step 1, let's go to the prison, check that out.
Okay.
Step 2, we try and scramble our brains and see if we can figure out if there's any other places where, quote, bad people would live. Ugh.
My first thought was the bar.
Okay, so you guys go check out the prison cells. You do see Dale in one of the cells. Outright. Give me a let's see here. Well, difficulty 1 because the kid is good at hiding. So you can't just auto pass it. You do have to make an attempt. And there will be some other things you can do.
What's the roll?
Hang on, let me double check.
There's-
Let me double check what I need to give you guys to roll here. Look at the list of perks. It's going to be perception as well, but it's going to be. Oh man, there's not anything really there.
I was about to suggest sneak.
Yeah, well, I mean, sneaking is sneaking, but yeah. Either way, yeah. Just give me a sneak perception.
Okay.
Difficulty 1, so 1 success will do it. Okay, Glenn sees him.
And I got a complication.
Okay, so Kneecaps, you think you see him in the 5th cell, and Laura, you think you see him in the 1st cell.
She kind of looks at Kneecap and she's like, okay. Wherever we think we see him, let's go poke. Shout if something stupid happens.
Right.
Okay. So Kneecaps, you will go and you'll go and check out the 5th cell, and Laura will check out the first one. Kneecaps, you thought you saw the kid, but it wasn't a kid. It was just a rat rustling around in one. It was just a rat. Some rats rustling around in one of the empty beds.
Figures.
Laura, on the other hand, ding ding, you found him. You found the kid. It's like, aw man, you guys are good. Even with my clue, I thought I was gonna be here all day. Well, lucky for me, I guess you found me. Now we get to go to round 2. I'm gonna go hide again, and again, just because I feel lucky enough, no pun intended, I'm gonna give you the clue. I'm gonna go hide somewhere. How do I want to phrase this? Let's see. I'm gonna hide somewhere where the entertainers are. Where the entertainers are up high. And he runs right past you and poof out the door. Boom.
Just entertainers up high, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of see Lara's eye twitch a tiny bit as she rubs her temple, and kind of lets out a low growly sigh. She's like, ugh.
Why do I get the feeling he's gonna be at the radio station?
And somehow I think you're right. I just hope he doesn't climb the radio tower.
That's what I'm worried about too.
Well, that's a good idea. And I forgot to
He
tell you
pretty
about.
much just thinks,
And you just
small,
reminded me.
agile kid, and
You
she's like,
you just reminded me. I'm like, I totally forgot to give you guys that quest too. That's one of the other major ones too. Is the that the council forgot to tell you guys too. Is that one of the members of the town wants you to help her fix the radio tower and stuff. But no, that's a good idea. But no. Remember, he didn't say where the entertainment or come from or like that. He said where the entertainers are on high. or something like that, or on higher ground. We'll go with that. That's how I'll rephrase it. Where the entertainers are, and they're on high ground.
Right. Okay, so I was planning on going to the radio station, but what's it called? Was going to start looking on the outside.
Outside of the radio station. Okay, you guys will go
Or in
there.
its general.
You guys will go there, but upon looking around, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Doc,
Not seeing anything, she starts tapping her chin. It's like, ugh, shouldn't have had that drink.
Yeah, because right now your
You know-
intelligence your intelligence checks are a little lower right now while you're still shaking off the booze. Of course, again, your
You don't
charisma and
rem-
strength are better. And it's going.
you don't remember if there was any like ladders or something around here, do you?
She just kind of sighs. Yes, there should be a ladder that pulls down over there around the back of the building. It will lead up to the radio tower for maintenance. But I think we would have seen him if he was climbing up there. Not like there's a whole lot to block our sight.
You could
Very
always,
true.
you could always ask around town to see if anyone's seen him, or if anyone knows what for any clues, or if you want to spend any luck points, you can just outright ask me.
I'm going to ask around the area, see if anyone spotted him.
Okay. I'll walk around and see if I can maybe spot something.
Clue of some kind? Probably
At
not.
least until I get more sober and my brain functions and is not running on gasoline fumes.
That kind of works, actually. It's apt, I guess. But anyways, asking around town, most people are like, I don't know. I mean, that boy gets into the weirdest places. I mean, the only real place of entertainment around here is potentially at the town square, or either the only places that have entertainment around here is either town square, Grundy's, or Lurch's. Well, the radio station, but sometimes the radio station, but the radio tower, but not much there outside of the equipment. Although I did remember hearing that that Annie, the person who's in charge of the radio, was looking for you guys. So if you have any time to go chat with her, that'd be great. So that's my little aside for you guys getting to that breadcrumb of that quest.
What do you say we take a look and see what's Annie asking about, huh? Might be
She
able to
nods.
jostle your brain a bit.
He goes, yeah, maybe with this I'll get enough of an inspiration and figure out where else he bloody well would have gone to.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this place is all that big.
Alright, come on.
All right. So I haven't actually made a radio station map or anything because, well, I forgot to put it in this big map when I made it. I'm like, oh crap. So I'll kind of say it's just another section of the city hall area, probably another floor. So you guys will go up to the radio area and speak with Annie. Oh, hey there. It's like, oh, well, howdy there. Well, hey there, Lurch. Well, hey there, Glenn. Hey there, Lara. What can I do for you?
Word's going around that you need our help for something, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Straight to the business. Yes, about that. So, I need help with preparing the radio tower here. The tower itself has been, on the fritz lately, and we haven't had the time or resources to fix it. And I figure it'd be a real good thing to have to, get things going again around here. Help build up the morale around the town because things are a little bit glum since, that whole incident with the Institute. Now, I think that if we get that tower up and running again, not only will we be able to play some tunes to the local town folk and help build up their spirits, I can also relay any information to them too about, what's going on here in local settlements and other things around our town. And maybe even, if there's any emergency back at town, and if you're close to a radio or have your own, then I can broadcast to you guys as well.
Very well. Okay, I think we should be up to the. Though, admittedly, machines less my forte. That would be hilarious.
Oh, right. That's ironic too that you're drunk. So the difficulty is increased by 1 right now.
Upon hearing all this, you just kind of see her in the sand behind kneecaps. She just kind of lays her, droops her head, shoulders droop down. She's like,
I knew I shouldn't
once
have had
more, I regret thy choices.
that. Right. So I think that unless you're really skilled with a wrench and a couple tools, it should be able to be fixed up, but it's gonna be mighty hard. But if you can find some materials, that would make the job so much easier. And she'll go into some more jargon details, but long story short, basically, if you are going to attempt to repair it without any of the components and just, jury rig the damn thing, you could do that. It would have no long lasting effects because, if you're skilled enough, you can jury rig anything. You can fix anything with a roll of duct tape practically. Actually, you can fix anything. You can fix any problem with an axe and enough boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the sheer willpower for it to work. Wait, wrong universe. Anyways,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a snack.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
If you have a bunch of common materials, that will reduce its difficulty. If you have uncommon materials, that'll make it much easier. And if you have any rare materials, that'll make it almost laughably easy to fix.
Well, I think I should still have a decent number of commons, and so that might make up for my mental deficits and stupid decisions.
Possible. Probably.
It's like, gets so nerve fried, she's like, I just need strength to get through this. After starting to sober up, she's like, shit, I'm an idiot.
No, goddammit, I hate it when I do that. Undo. Oh, Jerry Christ. Alright, fine, whatever. Hang on, let me try one more thing here. Ah, Lord. Of course, I have to do things the harder way then, I guess. Forget. Bam. There.
It's funny, I'm almost finding it funner to write with a fountain pen than I am a standard ballpoint now.
Nice.
The only difference is because of what a fountain pen's head's like, it doesn't go over the whiteout tape so easily.
Okay, I did that. Right. The clue was okay, so the quest log's been updated. So, did you want to try and attempt to repair the thing with just common materials? Or did you want to try and fix it without materials? Or just come back when you have better?
One moment. And this.
Did you get drunk off of your character?
No. I just ended up on my little character sheet thing that I have open.
Mm-hmm.
It got shrunk down to really tiny.
Oh,
So I'm
close
like-
it. Yeah, just close it and restart and reopen it.
Yeah, so I'm like, I need to enlarge you, because...
Or just refresh and it'll reset.
No, it's not that kind of tiny.
Oh.
It's on a separate tab screen.
Ah.
So that I can just window in and out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like literally when you grab that little arrow and shrink
Yeah.
this whole
I
screen.
know what you're talking about.
So I'm like, I need more than just a little square window now.
Exactly. It's like, I need to make it bigger.
Okay. Got 4 uncommon. Oh heck, I got so much common. I'm not too worried there.
Okay.
But I only have 4 uncommon, so I think I'll just use common.
Let's see. Hang on. So, because you are a very skilled mechanic for the most part, you can you're looking at the equipment, and you can discern that, okay, yeah, it would take about 5 common materials to get this thing up and running again, but that would not be the easiest way of doing it. It'd be a little easier if you had 2 sets of 2 bits of uncommon materials. That would be a little easier. If you had at least 1 rare material, that would be easy as hell to fix. So, do you want to do it hard? Do you want to do it completely hard? MacGyver this crap? Did you want to do it slightly hard, medium, or easy?
I don't think anytime really soon I'm gonna need it. I'm probably gonna have a bunch of stuff to take apart, so I'll just use the 2 uncommon.
Okay. So let me see here. I'll take a look at your
Because
gear.
I also know I'm a brain dead fool right now.
I know. And you do have a multi-tool, so that reduces the complication of, it does reduce the difficulty of repair tests by 1. But at the same time, you're drunk right now, so your intelligence tests are +1 difficulty, so that offsets. Luckily, because you have a tool. So it'll go back to the base difficulty. So to repair it with uncommon materials, it's a difficulty rating of 2. So you need 2 successes on your dice in order to fix it with a pair of uncommon materials. You want to go ahead and make the repair attempt?
Yeah.
Did you want to buy any more additional dice for AP?
Given the way I've been
And I'm back.
rolling.
Welcome. So, while you were gone, Laura figured out that, okay, to repair the equipment in the tower, you're going to need X number of materials, or unless you want to MacGyver the crap out of it, it'll be much harder. So she's opting to try and use 2 of her uncommon materials to fix it.
That should work.
Yeah. What's funny is she has a multi-tool which allows her to reduce the difficulty of repair tests by 1, but because she's still a bit buzzed, that goes up by 1 because of the intelligence check.
So it becomes a mute point.
So it's like, okay, it's a no modified test roll, difficulty of 2. So she's debating whether she wants to use any AP to increase the success chance. Of course, if you want, you can always try and lend her a hand. And by lend a hand, I mean really like, oh, hand me this, hand me that, because repair is probably not your forte, but that will help. Or maybe, or in any way, like, well, maybe, what if you try connecting this to that, or, do this. So, Doc, it's up to you. Difficulty 2.
I'm looking at the way I've been rolling, and I'm like,
Unless you have any other ideas. I'm open to some.
How many dice do we even have right now?
Hmm?
I'm trying to figure out, it's like, how many dice could I even do right now?
Right now you guys have a dice pool of, well, you have a AP pool of 5. The first extra die costs 1, then 2, then 3. So you have enough AP to buy 2 more dice. But that would cost you 3.
You know what? I'm going to be slightly safe, but also penny pincher and just say 1 die.
Okay. Go ahead and make your repair intelligence check with an extra die. And I'll reduce your AP by 1.
Intelligence. Boom. 1. Woo!
Oh, excellent. You banked back that extra AP you got, so you're back up to 5. Because you needed 2 and you got 3.
The minute I'm like, I'm going to play it safe because I've been having bad rolls. Ding, ding, ding!
And you are slightly buzzed,
That's fine.
so hey, maybe the buzz makes you that much better. You should probably drink more often.
It's like I get a dex bonus for being buzzed.
Mhm.
What I want to say is, that she may be a brilliant mechanic as she is right now, but she becomes a genius mechanic when she's completely and utterly tanked.
That would remain to be seen. And hey, who knows? We might give you something for that in the long run. Anyways, okay. So after a few minutes, after about maybe a half hour or so of her fiddling with, inside the controls, control panel and stuff like that, down below the access maintenance hatch. There we go. Fiddling around, you hear some buzzing, some whirling, snipping, and whatever the hell she needs to do. A little bit of cursing here and there, but in the end, everything seems to work. Everything seems to light up, and all right. Well, I'll say, it looks like we are up and running. Hey, Glenn, do me a favor and go turn on that there radio over there. She points to the other side of the room on a table, and there's a radio that's just sitting on the table. It's not on.
Give me a sec. And he will do so.
Turning on. Okay, you turn on the radio. Bunch of static. Some whirring noises. Okay, here we go. And take that radio and go into the hallway real fast. Close the door behind you so there's no feedback. Will you do that?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, good. I'm like, okay, so you do that. In the hallway, you don't hear anything from the other room. You're just listening to static, and then slowly but surely. Okay, testing. 1, 2. Hello there. It's like, Glenn, if you can hear me, come back in with your thumbs up.
Glenn is giving her the double deuce in that sense.
Awesome. Looks like we are up and running now. We are now
Thank you, Glenn.
we are now on the air. Thank you so much for helping out. So Annie is ecstatic about getting the radio fixed, the radio airways fixed. She is now able to broadcast to the town. And I said, thank you. Here, go ahead and keep that there radio. I have more. I have more and I could fix up a few others for the rest of the townsfolk. But that one's on me. You can keep that.
Thanks.
So now you
No.
guys have now been given a radio. And for completing her quest, which is actually a very important quest, you are all given 40 XP. Which actually, oh crap, 40, that gives you guys a level. Bing bing! Which we will have to crank out, crap. I wasn't expecting you guys to level up so fast already again, like, oh shit! Well, actually, no, that's my mistake. So, you know what, hang on. It is an important quest, but I will give you guys just 20. You guys can level up after the fact. I'm like, yeah. So, you guys will have 10 experience left to go. So, you are guys at 590. Yeah, I have to make that one on the fly. We'll do the level up after the fact, because there's probably one more thing we guys are going to do before we head off for the night. Because, yeah, you got to find the boy. That's right. Glenn, let me go ahead and make that change. So, you're down to 10, so 590. Okay. Now, I have one last request of you guys. And it's only something that I ask that you do and keep in mind out. Now, my equipment here is good enough for this town and maybe a little further from here, but as you get further and further from here, the signal's going to start to degrade and eventually be unheard. So, if you see any old abandoned radio towers, or you run into any other settlements that might have a tower of their own, just go ahead and patch in this here code and tune the frequency open up this frequency channel. There we go. That's what I'm getting at. Open up this frequency channel, and that'll allow me to piggyback off of that and extend our range. So that way we can touch the hearts and minds of more people out in the wasteland.
Glenn will not allow. Sounds like a plan to me. This might actually give us an in with something we're involved with.
Well, I'm just doing my part. I'm just trying to do my part to help out everyone, make everyone's day a little brighter.
Speaking of which,
who's going to carry the radio? Do you want to carry it, or do you want to give that to Doc?
no, it's gonna be Doc.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, make the Doc carry the radio.
Not just that, but I was also going to ask her: has she seen any sign of Lucky?
I don't know. That boy does get into the most strangest places. Did he at least give you guys any idea where he might be hiding? You know, that boy's cocky, but sometimes that's what gets him into trouble.
Entertainers up high.
Entertainers up high? You know, he might be somewhere at Lurch's. He might be hiding around there. Probably around...
That little...
Go on.
That little scamp.
And you realize that, because now upon her saying that, you remember, it's like, oh yeah, there's a stage in the back of the Lurch's.
And that pretty much worked out most of the alcohol. You just hear Laura in the background. Whack! As she face palms. I can't believe I forgot that.
Yes,
I'm a
you slap
dunderhead.
yourself. And yes, I will say that enough time for a scene or so has passed, so you are now free of your alcoholic, buzz. Yeah, because a scene is not very detailed, or it's not very cut and dry what a scene is, so I'm going to be playing this one very loose on what I designate a scene. So, with that information, and now that you guys have fixed up the radio tower, oh yeah, let me put a radio in Doc's inventory. Oh yeah, and last thing I will note is that before you guys leave, Annie will, so guys let you know. It's like, oh yeah, not only is that radio will pick up on my transmissions, but if you get within range of any emergency broadcasts, you'll also be able to pick those up as well. you'll just hear a loud pinging sound every now and again. And then you can just, then you can mosey on through the different frequencies to see if you can pick it up. But if anybody's on an emergency broadcast, that's what you'll hear is a loud ping from time to time. Anyways, I got some more things to set up here and get some more. I gotta gather up some more music and more holo tapes to play on here on the radio. Get news broadcasting. So I'll let y'all get to it. Thanks again. And she'll wave you guys goodbye. So, with that clue now, you should go check out, a certain place, right?
Yep, it's off back to the watering hole.
Alright, back to the watering hole you guys go. So with that bit of information, the difficulty has gone down by 1, so it is now a difficulty of 1 to see where the boy's hiding. Go ahead and give me another perception stealth check.
1 second.
Okay, success.